Hi YouTube, this is Crystal and I'm back once again. I'm skipping weeks and so on and so forth, but anyhow, I'm back and I'm actually still kind of lost on what week I'm on because technically I won't be 6 months post-op until June 11th. So it's kind of hard for me to label this my 6 month post-op because I realized I was counted by the weeks, but then some months have shorter weeks. And so it didn't balance out. So I think I'm just going to go by the month on and do the date on when I officially had my surgery on and do that from month to month to do my updates because I'm being thrown off somehow, some way. But anyhow, just to keep it simple, like I said, I'm just going to do it on the same date that I had my surgery on, which was on December 11th, if I'm not mistaken. If it's wrong, forgive me. It's been a long day, and it's only, let's say, 11:45. But anyhow, what has been going on? Well, as I said before, I didn't have to change doctors, so I was able to keep my same doctor, and my insurance is going to charge me the in-network rate, so I'm super excited about that. Also, I did schedule myself a fill appointment, and that was on this past Thursday, which was, the 27th. And as usual, the morning of my appointment, I take a picture of my scale to show you guys what my home scale weighed me at. And as you guys know, I don't go by that scale. I go by the scale at my doctor's office. And so I weighed in at my doctor's office on Thursday at being 243 pounds. So the last time I went to the doctor was in April, and I weighed in there at 248 pounds. So that is a 5 pound loss from May up until now. Well, from April up until now. So that's a 5 pound loss. So I'm excited about that because, as you guys know, the last time I had my fill appointment, I had 0.2 cc's taken out, and I actually thought that I would have gained as opposed to losing. And I'm quite sure that had I not been overeating the way I was, I probably would have lost more than 5 pounds. But like I said, 5 pounds is still awesome. So I'm happy about it because, like I said, it could have been a gain as opposed to a loss. And so 5 pounds being down, I'm excited. And it's actually kind of odd because normally my home scale weighs me heavier than my doctor scale does, but this time it was reversed. So you'll see my home scale saying that I'm at 244 pounds, but as I stated, my what I weighed in at the doctor's office was 243 pounds. So that's good. It finally got to the point where the doctor's scale has me weighing less. So that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, but anyways, it's only a pound difference. So as of now, that would mark me being at a total of 44 pounds lost. So I guess you can say by the time I initially hit my technical 6 months mark of being post-op, which would be June 11th, hopefully I would be at 50 pounds lost because that's what I wanted to have lost, 50 pounds within 6 months. And so I'm pretty close to that goal. So hopefully I can get there. That's only 6 pounds. And so, like I said, that's only in about 2 weeks. And hopefully I can get those off. I don't know. We'll see. But it's no big deal. Even if I don't get to 50 pounds within 6 months, it's still no big deal. Because I figured if I keep this same pace that I'm going, by the end of the year, I would be, if not at 100 pounds lost, then close to being at 100 pounds lost. So either way, it's still good news. Also, I have to, and then, gym. I did go to the gym 5 days last week. I actually missed on Friday, but I made up for it on Saturday. And that brings, in which I'll post a picture of it at the end of this video. But that brings me to a funny thing that happened to me on Saturday. Okay, so Saturday, I went to the gym and I said, okay, I was going to do like 45 minutes at the gym. And then I was going to go ride my bike. And so I had loaded my bike up in the trunk of my car, and so I went to the gym. I did my workout there, and then I changed clothes and proceeded to go to this park to ride my bike. Now, I have been passing this park quite a few times, and I just never was able to figure out how to get over to this park because it was actually off the freeway, and I couldn't figure out how to get over there to it because it wasn't an exit to get off for you to actually go to this park, and I couldn't figure out how to get over to this park. And so finally, I figured it out. Like sometime last week, I figured out how I can get over here to this park. And so I said, okay, well, this is where I'm going to go ride my bike at on Saturday. So I leave the gym and I go over to this park and I park or whatever, and I start riding my bike. And I'm riding and I'm riding and I'm riding. And at some point I figure, okay, well, this trail is going to loop back around to where I parked at. So basically I'm thinking I'm going to make a circle. So I'm riding and riding and riding, guys. And finally I get to a dead end. And the trail just stopped. And I swear, guys, I was so pissed because I'm like, had I known that this trail did not loop back around in a circle, I would have turned my ass around a long time ago. And I felt like there was just like they should have just put a sign at the end of this trail that said stupid or something, or like that read dumbass or something, because I just felt so dumb that I had rode this trail all the way down to the very end and didn't realize that it dead ended. Like you had to turn all the way back around and take that sound route. And to let you guys know how long I had been riding my bike to get to the end of this trail, it took me an hour to get from the beginning of that trail, because that's where I started. I started at the beginning of the trail, and it took me an hour to get to the very end of that trail. And I was flipping tired when I realized that I had to turn back around and go back an hour the other way. I have no idea how many miles that was, but like I said, it took me an hour to get from one end of that park to the other end of the park. And I was not just slow paddling. I stopped once on my way before I made it to the end. And so it wasn't as if I'm paddling really, really slow. I mean, I was exercising. So I was really paddling fast. And so for me to take an hour to get to the other end, that lets you know. And then actually when I made it to the other end, there was this marker there that said 7. And I don't think that trail was 7 miles, but hell, it damn near felt like it was 7 miles. But I am very curious to know how many miles that trail actually is, because it was absolutely crazy. I mean, I was going under highways, I was going under different little streets, and it was absolutely crazy. But it was a good workout. And so like I said, it took me an hour to get to one end, and it took me an hour to get back to the other end. And so by the time I got to my car, I was dripping wet with sweat, and I have like a tan on my arm because I decided that I was going to wear a long sleeve shirt. Because considering that I already have a permanent tan, I didn't need to get any darker than what I already was. So I wore a long sleeve shirt, and so I kind of have a tan where you can see where my sleeve stopped at. But anyhow, it was a very, very good workout, and so I was absolutely drained on Saturday. But I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. Now I can look back at it and say it was hilarious, but at the time it was not funny at all. But that's it. So, and then I forgot to tell you about my fill appointment. I did get my 0.2 cc's put back into my band, and so I'm back at having 5.4 cc's in my band now. And so I feel like I have some restriction. I definitely can't eat some of the things that I was able to get down before, such as bread. So that's a good thing. And so I'm hoping that I did get my restriction back, but considering that I've amped my workout up to try to compensate for the fact that of me overeating, I don't know if maybe I should have had more than 0.2 cc's added into my band, but we'll see. But as of now, I'm happy with where I'm at, so I guess we'll just go from there. And I guess that's about it. So I look forward to talking to you guys again. I hope you guys had a wonderful Memorial Day, and I hope everyone was safe, and I just hope you enjoyed yourselves, because I sure did enjoy my Memorial Day. So I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.